because I think those parts of the brain are close together, pain and pleasure. So,
Cybill Shepherd, the well-known actress and model, has been admired for decades for her beauty, charm, and incredible screen presence. From the moment she appeared in the public eye, she captured attention not only because of her looks, but also because of her lively personality and strong performances. Yet, behind the lights of Hollywood and the fame of her career, she has faced very real struggles, particularly with her health. These challenges have tested her strength and shaped her into someone who continues to inspire others. Her story is not just about acting or modeling. It is about how a woman can face serious health issues, balance a demanding career, and still use her experiences to guide others toward better self-care. From her fight with melanoma in 2001 to her ongoing experience with irritable bowel syndrome (IBS), Cybill has dealt with physical and emotional battles with honesty and determination. By sharing her experiences openly, she has encouraged people to take their health seriously, seek preventive care, and remain hopeful even when life brings unexpected challenges. Her story reminds us that celebrities are human too, and their journeys can help guide us in our own paths toward wellness. Cybill Shepherd was born on February 18, 1950, in Memphis, Tennessee. She grew up in a warm, supportive home where family values and creativity went hand in hand. Her father, William Jennings Shepherd, and her mother, Patty Shepherd, raised her alongside her two siblings, Terry and William. As a child in Memphis, Cybill quickly showed an interest in the arts. She was surrounded by music, culture, and the lively energy of Southern traditions. This early exposure gave her both discipline and imagination qualities that later became essential in her career. While her childhood was filled with ordinary family routines, it was also shaped by a closeness that gave her emotional stability. Her upbringing also carried a subtle awareness of health. Skin conditions and other medical issues were known in her family, and this awareness influenced Cybill's sense of responsibility towards self-care. Looking back, it is clear that the values instilled in her youth, discipline, resilience, and awareness played a central role in how she handled health struggles later in life. Cybill's journey into the world of fame began with modeling. With her striking looks, tall frame, and natural confidence, she stood out immediately. It did not take long before her presence was noticed in the fashion industry. Her transition from modeling to acting was swift and successful, as her charisma translated effortlessly onto the screen. Her early film and television roles showcased her ability to be both glamorous and relatable. She quickly became a recognizable face, not only in Hollywood but across the country. Success, however, brought its own set of pressures. The entertainment industry can be relentless, demanding long hours, constant travel, and unending scrutiny. While many admired her talent, Cybill also had to balance this fast-paced lifestyle with the need to take care of herself. Fame often amplifies personal struggles, and for Cybill, it became clear early on that maintaining her health was just as important as maintaining her career. She learned to set boundaries, seek balance, and pay close attention to her body's needs, a lesson that would prove vital in the years ahead. In 2001, Cybill received life-altering news. She had melanoma, a dangerous form of skin cancer. For anyone, a cancer diagnosis can be frightening, but for someone constantly in the public eye, it brought an extra layer of stress. Fortunately, her melanoma was discovered early. With quick medical attention and surgery, she was able to enter remission. Still, the experience shook her deeply. She became more aware of the risks of sun exposure and the importance of paying attention to subtle changes in the skin. After this, she made it a point to attend regular dermatology checkups and encouraged others to do the same. Her story highlighted the crucial role early detection plays in survival. The fight with melanoma was not only a physical battle, it was an emotional wake-up call. It made her rethink lifestyle habits and gave her a new mission: spreading awareness about skin health. Cybill's melanoma journey turned her into a strong advocate for skin health and cancer prevention. She began speaking openly about the dangers of excessive sun exposure and the value of protection. Sunscreen, hats, protective clothing, and routine skin checks became central themes in her advocacy. Her willingness to speak candidly about her diagnosis removed some of the stigma and fear surrounding cancer. By using her platform to educate, she encouraged many to take preventive steps they might otherwise have ignored. In particular, her message resonated with women who often juggle multiple responsibilities and may overlook their own health needs. Through interviews, public appearances, and her own story, she reminded people that caring for one's health is not a luxury, but a necessity. Beyond melanoma, Cybill has also dealt with the ongoing reality of irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS. This digestive condition affects millions worldwide, but it is often misunderstood or dismissed. IBS can cause discomfort, pain, and unpredictable symptoms that interfere with daily life. For Cybill, managing IBS meant learning how to adapt her lifestyle. Diet, stress, and emotional health all play a role in the condition, so she had to monitor what she ate, how she managed stress, and how she cared for her body overall. What made her story powerful was her openness. Instead of hiding her condition, she chose to talk about it publicly. By doing so, she gave a voice to countless others who live with IBS but feel embarrassed to discuss it. She showed that chronic conditions are nothing to be ashamed of, they are simply part of life that require attention and management. Cybill's approach to managing chronic health conditions highlights the importance of self-care. She developed routines to identify triggers, follow dietary adjustments, and practice mindfulness to keep stress levels in check. She emphasized that health is not just about the body, but also about the mind. Stress and emotional well-being are deeply tied to physical health, and she embraced this holistic perspective. Her journey showed that with dedication and awareness, it is possible to live fully even with chronic conditions. Medical treatment, lifestyle adjustments, and a positive mindset became her tools for balance. Cybill's focus on her health has also been influenced by her family's medical history. With skin cancer present among relatives, she has been vigilant about screenings and prevention. She not only protects her own health, but also encourages her loved ones to take preventive steps. By promoting health awareness within her family, she set an example for her children and showed the importance of family-oriented health responsibility. For her, prevention is a lifelong commitment, not just a reaction to illness. Even while managing serious health conditions, Cybill never gave up her professional ambitions. Balancing her acting and modeling career with her personal well-being required careful choices. She learned the necessity of rest, boundaries, and saying no when her health was at risk. Her ability to remain active in her career while caring for herself speaks to her resilience. She proved that success does not mean ignoring one's health, it means finding a sustainable balance that allows both career and wellness to thrive. Physical illnesses are never just physical, they also affect the mind. For Cybill, dealing with cancer and chronic illness required immense emotional resilience. She spoke openly about the value of therapy, emotional support, and mindfulness practices. Her honesty helped normalize conversations around mental health, particularly for women balancing multiple pressures. She reminded people that emotional well-being is just as important as physical health, and caring for the mind is an essential part of healing. Through interviews, public talks, and media appearances, Cybill used her visibility to educate others. She consistently urged people to get regular checkups, know their family medical history, and take preventive measures seriously. Her advocacy went beyond her own story. She wanted to empower the public with knowledge. By sharing her personal battles, she gave practical advice and encouragement to people facing similar struggles. Cybill made clear that lifestyle adjustments play a key role in health. For her, this meant eating carefully and avoiding IBS triggers, practicing stress management techniques, staying physically active, listening to her body and seeking medical advice when necessary. These practices not only helped her manage her conditions, but also gave her the strength to continue her demanding career. Her choices reflect a commitment to holistic health integrating body, mind, and preventive care. By being open about IBS, skin cancer, and preventive care, Cybill became a role model for women's health. She encouraged women not to ignore their symptoms, not to be ashamed of chronic conditions, and to always seek medical support when needed. Her transparency helped remove stigma and inspired women to take charge of their well-being. She proved that vulnerability can be powerful and that sharing experiences can change public attitudes. As Cybill has grown older, her commitment to health has only deepened. She embraces preventive care, regular screenings, and mindful living as essential parts of aging. She shows that aging gracefully means staying active, balanced, and aware of health needs. Her perspective emphasizes that health is a lifelong journey, and adapting habits as we age is critical to maintaining quality of life. Through all her health challenges, Cybill has leaned on family, friends, and medical professionals. Her children and close relationships provided emotional support during treatment and recovery. She showed that resilience is not just an individual trait, it is often strengthened by the love and presence of others. Cybill Shepherd's health experience is her fight against melanoma, her ongoing management of IBS, and her openness about preventive care illustrate the resilience needed to face life's toughest challenges. Her story highlights 3 essential lessons. Prevention matters. Early detection and proactive care can save lives. Openness helps. Talking about health challenges can remove stigma and encourage others to seek help. Balance is key. Success and wellness can coexist when we prioritize both career and health. Her legacy extends beyond her acting and modeling career. She is not only remembered for her roles on screen, but also for her courage in speaking about personal struggles to inspire others. Cybill Shepherd's journey is more than the story of a Hollywood star. It is the story of a woman who faced illness, pain, and public pressure with resilience and grace. She used her platform to spread awareness, educate the public, and encourage people to prioritize their health. Her life reminds us that wellness requires effort, awareness, and courage. Through her honesty and determination, she has left a lasting impact not only as an entertainer, but also as an advocate for health and self-care. The entertainment world is glamorous from the outside, but behind the scenes it can be exhausting. Actors and public figures often work long hours, live under constant public attention, and feel pressure to meet high expectations. This lifestyle may bring success and fame, but it can also lead to stress that affects both the body and mind. Cybill Shepherd, a well-known actress and public figure, has openly discussed these struggles. She realized early in her career that true success is not only about fame or professional achievements, it also depends on maintaining good health and emotional balance. For her, learning to care for herself became just as important as advancing in her career. Managing a life in the spotlight required discipline. Traveling often, keeping up with busy filming schedules, and maintaining a polished public image sometimes clashed with her body's needs. She also had to deal with personal health issues, including skin sensitivity and digestive problems. Living with irritable bowel syndrome (IBS), for example, meant she had to make careful lifestyle choices, watch her diet, and stay alert to changes in her body. Over time, she learned the importance of rest, recovery, and listening to her body's signals. By making adjustments to her daily routines, she was able to preserve her energy while staying active in her career. This balancing act highlights a truth that many people overlook. Health and career must work together, not against each other. Cybill's journey also shows how essential support from family and friends can be during difficult times. Health challenges are rarely faced alone, and in her case, the encouragement of loved ones made all the difference. Her children, partners, and close friends provided her with comfort and strength during medical treatments and periods of recovery. Whether she was dealing with melanoma, IBS, or the day-to-day challenges of staying healthy, her support system played a vital role. This support was not just emotional, it was also practical. Loved ones accompanied her to doctor's appointments, helped her manage daily responsibilities, and reassured her when she felt overwhelmed. Their presence gave her stability and the courage to face her health battles with determination. Cybill has often emphasized how important communication is within families. By being open about her struggles, she allowed her loved ones to understand her needs and work with her to find solutions. This openness not only brought them closer together, but also helped her maintain independence while receiving the comfort and guidance she needed. Her story shows that resilience is not only an individual trait, it is strengthened when supported by a strong and caring community. Although many assume celebrities live without financial worries, the reality is often very different. Like many actors in Hollywood, Cybill Shepherd faced moments of financial uncertainty. The entertainment industry can be unpredictable, with periods of steady work followed by long gaps between projects. Income can rise and fall quickly, creating instability even for successful performers. In addition to the natural ups and downs of her career, personal events such as divorces and raising children as a single parent added more responsibility. Balancing these demands required careful budgeting, planning, and sometimes difficult choices. Cybill has been open about the importance of learning financial skills, making wise investments, and preparing for both immediate needs and long-term stability. Her experiences highlight that even people who seem financially secure on the surface can face struggles, and that financial awareness is vital for everyone. These challenges also show that planning ahead, being adaptable, and managing resources wisely are just as important as talent and hard work in building a stable life. Cybill's personal health battles inspired her to become an advocate for wellness and prevention. Her experience with melanoma, a serious type of skin cancer, sparked her mission to raise awareness about skin health. She encouraged people to protect themselves from the sun, schedule regular checkups, and take early warning signs seriously. By sharing her story, she helped others understand the importance of prevention and gave strength to those facing similar diagnoses. Her openness also broke down fears and stigma around cancer, showing that talking about health issues can empower others to take action. She also spoke openly about living with IBS, a condition that many people hesitate to discuss. By being honest about her challenges, she encouraged others to seek medical advice, make lifestyle adjustments, and care for their digestive health without embarrassment. Through her advocacy, Cybill has become more than an actress, she is a role model. She shows that resilience, self-care, and professional success can go hand in hand. Her legacy is not only in her performances on screen, but also in the inspiration she has given to countless people to take control of their health and live balanced, fulfilling lives. One of the most life-changing moments in Cybill Shepherd's journey came in 2001, when she was diagnosed with melanoma. This type of cancer is especially dangerous, and the diagnosis was a shock. Thankfully, because it was detected early, she was able to receive treatment that saved her life. The process was not easy. It required surgery, frequent medical monitoring, and major adjustments to her lifestyle. For someone whose career often depended on appearances and public engagement, facing a life-threatening illness was a deeply personal and emotional challenge. This experience transformed how she viewed health. After her recovery, she became vigilant about sun safety, wearing protective clothing, applying sunscreen daily, and keeping regular appointments with dermatologists. She used her platform to spread awareness about the importance of early detection and prevention. Her openness has encouraged many people to take their skin health more seriously and reduce the fear often linked with a cancer diagnosis. Beyond the physical recovery, she also focused on emotional healing, demonstrating how courage and determination can turn a painful experience into a source of strength for others. Throughout her life, Cybill Shepherd has had to juggle three demanding roles: actress, mother, and individual, managing personal health. Her career required intense dedication, often involving long hours, extensive travel, and pressure to perform at her best. At the same time, she was raising children and making sure they felt loved and supported. Her health challenges added another layer of complexity. Managing IBS, recovering from melanoma, and staying healthy while meeting professional obligations required constant self-discipline. Yet, she remained committed to both her career and her family, never losing sight of what mattered most: achieving. Balance was not easy, but she managed it by setting boundaries, creating routines that supported her health, and seeking help when necessary. She often spoke about the importance of not sacrificing personal well-being for professional success, a lesson many can learn from. Her ability to adapt and prioritize shows that with determination, it is possible to maintain health, nurture family, and still pursue ambitious goals alongside health and career. Cybill also had to manage the financial realities of her profession. Hollywood is unpredictable, and the uncertainty of acting work made financial planning essential. By learning to save, invest, and prepare for the future, she was able to navigate the challenges of a regular income. She reminded others that financial stability is not guaranteed, even for successful public figures, and that wise money management is a skill everyone should develop. Her financial journey also connected closely with her health. Medical treatments, preventive care, and lifestyle adjustments often required careful planning, reinforcing the need for both financial foresight and resilience. Her openness about these challenges makes her story relatable to many who balance work, family, health, and financial demands in everyday life. Cybill Shepherd's story is one of courage, perseverance, and wisdom gained through experience. She has faced serious health conditions, including melanoma and IBS, while navigating the pressures of a demanding career and the responsibilities of family life. Through it all, she has shown that resilience is not only about personal strength, but also about relying on loved ones, planning wisely, and taking proactive steps to maintain well-being. By speaking openly about her struggles, she has inspired countless people to prioritize health, seek medical help when needed, and live with balance. Her advocacy for wellness, financial responsibility, and family values makes her legacy much greater than her achievements on screen. She is a reminder that even in the face of serious challenges, it is possible to lead a fulfilling, impactful, and balanced life.